new like beginning of August, and yeah, I've been playing. I played Briar a lot, and I really liked her. And now I'm really focusing on Nocturne. So I guess it's really, yeah. How do I improve with Nocturne? Yeah, I've done quite a bit of research, and like I wanted to like go for, I don't know, Yone or some Viego or more complex, mechanically demanding uh, champion, but then I realized that, yeah, I'm really not ready for that. So I tried to choose an easier champion like Nocturne. I don't know if you'd say it's an easy one, but anyway, it's easier, I think. And yeah, so that's what I want to do.
Okay, Nocturne's a good one to start on. Have you played any games like a ton before League?
Uh, Not really. I played Dota, like Dota 2, like I don't know, 12 years ago, and only a little bit. So pretty much I'm brand new to this kind of style. I play a lot of other games, but not really top down. I mean, I played Diablo, 2 and Diablo games, but fuck, man, compared to this, Diablo is so easy.
I'm trying to think with Diablo. I haven't played that forever too. Do you just spam stuff out in Diablo?
Yeah, and you're just fighting enemy, like it's PvE, it's not PvP. This is so different. Yeah. Um,
Yeah, where the
yeah.
the
I have
abilities matter, that's for sure. And with Nocturne,
yeah.
you have like you basically have two abilities. The E will cast itself, the Q deals damage, but then that W you have to use against the enemy correctly. So then
Honestly, I
that
just
gets fun.
forget about I just forget about W. It's like it's too much extra stuff for me to think about
Oh.
at this
Well, that's
stage.
like yeah, that's like second, third step of getting comfortable on him. Okay,
Yeah.
well here, let's just look at a replay and then go from there. Are you on EU or NA?
Oceania, OC.
OCE. Okay, you could share the replay.
Okay.
You could share your
Uh,
screen and then
all
load
right.
one
So
up.
I haven't really done this. I did a recording using OPS. Is that what's OBS?
That will
Is
work
that better
too.
than is that better than a replay? Yeah.
Both are fine.
Okay. So share my screen.
Yep. OCE,
Um.
the team deathmatch server. One guy gets 20 kills, and that's that.
Um. Maybe I should like open it first and then share. Okay. One guy gets. So why is Oceania different?
You tell me, you're from there, but every time I've coached there, they're like they're like classic gaming, like GoldenEye 64, like deathmatch, but it's just in League of Legends. And it's like that for every game they play. It doesn't matter what game they're playing. They play them all the same. But they do it in this way where they're like doing it for fun, but then they're super serious about the one part, and that one part is getting a billion kills. But then
Okay.
usually they're like, I don't know, they do it different.
Yeah. Well, I've only ever played obviously 2 months in Oceania, so I wouldn't know what the differences are. All right. So yeah, you should be seeing your how to get level 6 faster than your parents. Can you see that?
Yeah, yeah.
That was your video. I was watching that today. All right. So let me skip ahead. So these were the things I literally just copied what you did in that video. So Conqueror, Triumph, Legend of yeah. Anyway, you're familiar with all that. What do I do? Do I just keep clicking forward?
Yeah, just go to when the clear starts. We're in
Okay.
Silas.
Um,
You get red smite.
I think so. I'll just press play, I guess. So yeah, I got red smite, and I go Q first, and I'm trying to get better. Oh, I don't know. I put like a ward here
Oh,
so
don't
that
do that. In League
don't
of
do that.
Legends, what you're gonna find is you might be seeking all these things to do like that ward, whatever that is. Um, you need to do things reactively at the start. When you're a beginner, we have to be a beginner. So it's like
Okay.
That ward's for an invade. Silas doesn't invade. Now we don't have ward afterwards. And then that hurts us. Potentially. It hurts us if the enemy makes a mistake and then we can't punish it as hard. And that's just always the case. Doing something preemptive in League becomes bad because then you can't react.
Okay, so I should like not get the what's this thing,
The sweeper?
the sweeper?
Yeah, we don't need that either. Because we want the info that the ward gives us. Nocturne doesn't play for ganks, so he doesn't use the sweeper. He plays for farm.
Okay, but later don't you do ganks? So it's just too early to go. That's what you're saying.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. So then, my clearing's pretty bad, but I don't know. I'm trying to get better.
Yeah.
Um,
The main deal is
Yeah,
casting the Q as soon as it's up, and then when you finish a camp, you want to pull it to the next one.
I know I can't. That's the kiting part. I'm not very good at. Like I try, you can see a little bit, but it doesn't really kite.
When the camp auto attacks you, and then its auto is down, that's like when you move. Because then it will chase you. I mean, you did the Raptors okay.
Yeah, I try and do the Q in the direction that I want to go. Is that what you're supposed to do?
I guess, but like for now, it'd be better if you just cast it off cooldown. Just to deal the damage. Because it takes too
Right, 'cause
long. All this moving around takes too long.
Yes, you're so right. Yeah.
Get that extra stuff, you'd go into practice tool and do it, but you know, a robot
Yeah,
spamming it off cooldown and just doing the auto attacks is clearing faster. Look at all that.
know.
Missed the Q, missed one auto. One thing for sure in lower elo 2, I've been doing the unranked to diamond on Kayn. The enemy jungler will finish their fucking full clear at like 340, 350. I don't know how they manage it, how they manage to be so slow, but like you won't have to compete on that aspect.
But dude, that's literally how. I don't even think I get 340. You'll see. It'll be like
What?
350.
You can get 330 on Nocturne. Let's see it.
No, I can't. I'm sure somebody can. Like we're already at 313.
Oh my. It's all that walking around, I'll tell you that much.
Okay, so I
And
should
you
just
missed the
like
Q.
order. Well, so you have to be behind them.
Yeah, you have to really be behind them.
Oh, okay, I see.
Huh. Yeah, we are at 340.
See?
Like, I would do my whole play on Kayn, right? And then the enemy jungler would show up. I had already done my gank, I had already done Scuttle, and I'm like, what? Okay.
Well, now you.
350 Scuttle. And then where does he go from here?
Well, I go to Raptor.
Okay. You could also check Silas's Raptors.
Okay.
If you take
So
his
check
camps,
them
oh my god,
first.
it's good.
Hmm.
Clear the Raptors, we clear the Krugs. Now, after
yeah.
Krugs, you could try for bot play. It's a pretty bad gank, but you just walk into them because you have the tempo. Silas can't be there. And then you're level 5 off these. Or at least you're close. Sometimes it does that. So here, if you were top lane or bot lane, it'd be fine for run into them and try for a gank. And then same deal. So pause. You have options here. You're basically level 5. And now the wolves and the gromp don't give you a level up. So you could do dragon. You could go fight Silas in his jungle. or you can continue to do your camps. To do your camps is the most neutral defensive option, but where you just
Hmm.
spent your gold and you're going to be as strong as you are on the turn, now's the time to
Hmm.
actually go fight. And Nocturne's good fights are in the enemy jungle or on the dragon. His ganks kind of suck. So now would be the time to do
Wow.
it.
Okay. So even though I don't have ulti, I could still go at
Oh
level
yeah.
4.
Oh yeah. Because you got that phage.
Uh,
You Q someone, you get movement speed. You have the trail, you get movement speed. Then you wail on them.
hmm. Okay. So invade their bot camp or something.
Yeah, the enemy jungler hates when they see Nocturne on their screen because they know they're not going to kill Nocturne and Nocturne can kick their ass. Even if you don't kill them, you chunk them. Imagine you chunk the Silas, you have free reign of his camps, the
Mm,
dragon, the lanes. Your lanes are safe for him, from him.
mm,
So that's a big part of Nocturne because he's a bruiser. The bruisers kind of bully the enemy like that and contest them. So right now
mm,
Silas is bot. We're not doing anything if we're just doing our camps. So you would either
mm.
have to take his camps or go fight on bot side. Otherwise, we're doing
Yeah.
nothing.
Because I do find that quite difficult to determine. Because like I watched heaps of your videos and stuff, and it seems like there's a big emphasis on farming, at least up till level 6.
You farm
But
to the
now you
power
say,
spike, and then you can fight.
okay, so this is a power spike kind of now,
Yeah,
not a
level
lich
5 will
farm.
always be your first power spike on Nocturne.
Hmm. All right. So do I play or
Yeah,
skip ahead?
yeah, just play. He's gonna do Wolf's Gromp. Silas is ganking my bot lane. Wish I could see it.
Yeah, I because I'm so new to this whole thing, I don't check what's going on around the map nearly enough, um, because it's hard enough to work out what's going on my screen.
Yeah, takes that effort, extra effort to move the camera. And then Silas showed mid, so he's going back to his red side camps. Alrighty. The dragon is the juice right here. So after you finish those camps, Silas is going to be doing his red side. Or you could fight him
Yeah,
on Krugs. You're not going to find him on
I don't.
Raptors. Damn it. See how bad
Uh,
these ganks are? See how impossible they are for Nocturne? We're just a slug walking around.
yeah,
And it's not your fault. You can't know, but like, bro, this champ is... It's not... Without that ulti, there is no gank.
correct.
He's been walking around. So all of that was downtime. If you're not
Mm,
hitting a camp or a champion, it's bad time spent. Because
hmm. So,
that's the interim between farming.
so I shouldn't have gone over to have a look at his camp.
It was too slow. That was the problem there.
Mm,
Then you see the Soraka just hit her, just all in and see if you die right there. Playing safe won't give you the data you need right now.
okay.
You just QE and then let it rip. May the better man win. All right, the ulti is up. Okay. Well, I hit that guy, Bob. Come on. Come on. Go back. Now pause when you're in the bush and Silas is coming in there. You have this shit. You got to
So
get that
pause.
OCE mind cranking to kill this guy.
I'm scared to go after him.
I know because you're a beginner, but what's something in your life that you were scared to do, but then you did it anyways and it worked out?
Uh, many things. But okay, so I should have like engaged with him, even though he would have gone into the darkness, into what they call the fog of war.
No, so go back. He was gonna walk into you while you were in the bush.
Oh, so I should have just waited
Yep.
for him to come. I see. Okay. I think it was here. So he didn't know I was there. So that's what you're saying.
Yep.
And
You
I could have just stayed there.
swept that bush. You're in the fog of war. Now pause.
And then I,
Boom.
yeah.
Yeah. You let him walk into you. Q. Auto E.
Mm.
He's screwed. Because then you just run him down.
Yeah.
And then it's all auto
Okay.
attacks from there. And you got to get
Yeah.
real comfortable with that because that's what Nocturne does. Clicking backwards and
Mm.
playing safe and scaling, that is not what Nocturne does.
Mm.
He farms
Mhm.
to the power spike, shows up, causes some problems, and either gets the kill or doesn't, and then leaves. See how awkward it is?
Yeah, he's. Would you say he's like an immobile character?
Yeah, that's the duality of him being like a beginner champ. He doesn't have all those dashes. So that's why I'm saying you really have to be committed to run into them. You hit them with the Q, they're going to dash, flash, and shit away. And you got to be so ready just to keep clicking forward, never clicking backwards.
So I should be more aggressive. Because
Yeah.
I found that I've tried to be a little bit more conservative because being aggressive, I just died quite a bit.
Well, you want to
So,
be aggressive on your power spikes, do the fight, and then take the objectives, and then take your farm. Usually, it's when people are playing aggressive, they just do a fight, and then they do a fight, and then they do another fight. And then it all sucks, because there's no farm, there's no objectives, nothing. We don't get anything. The life of crime comes to a fast end.
so I think I do a gank here.
Ulti. Q. Okay. Yeah. Nice. Whenever you ulti in, you want to center your camera, make sure that it's easy for you.
So press spacebar.
Yep. And then have your eyes locked on the enemy champion. And keep clicking forward. Because you got to watch where the enemy's going. You know, are they running away? Are they running left? Are they running right? And then you want to follow it. Where Nocturne's easier to play, that's the part that you need to get to. Where you can see what the enemy's doing.
And should I try and queue just before I land?
Yeah, generally. Like against that Katarina, it'd be fine. Ult
But you don't
Q,
want you.
E auto moving. Then you stay on top of them, get the fear. Alrighty. The ulti's down. It's time to farm everything. You got the dragon. And you just want to farm the closest camps. Whatever this is, it's better if you just do raptors and then this. But here we are.
Okay. And in terms of going or recalling back to base, is it better to try and wait for you have until you have enough money to buy the full item?
I would say you just want to recall when the job's done on the map. The item part
Okay.
is part of it, but you want to make sure that you got the camps, you did the play, and if you won the play, you get the objective. Nice. Q.
I missed the queue.
You got to get closer to him. That Q has a cast time, so if the enemy's not committed, then it's harder to hit. And then just start those void grubs, see what happens. You know, clicking around. We're not going to find out. Shit.
Oh, it was scary because there's two guys there.
Click
I'm, like,
into 'em.
asking
Get dumber.
asking for help.
3 guys. Get in there. Ulti. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I think I got jumped.
The problem is just there's no decision. It's too much neutral. Nocturne does have those two modes. He's either fully going in or he's out. So when you're playing your distance, it's okay, but as a beginner, better just to all in when you see them. Just let it rip, run at them.
And when you say all in, so obviously ulti on, but I've noticed that, well, because I don't know all the different champions, some of the ones that I ult onto, they're really tanky, and they're
Yeah.
obviously the wrong one to ulti onto.
Well, you got some data there, didn't you? If you never ultied them, you wouldn't know.
Yeah.
So you just have to keep doing it
So
until you get the
I
experience.
try and go for the ones. I try and go for the ones that look like mages.
Okay, well, we killed Soraka. And then we clean up the Katarina. Ulti's down, full clear, we're good. When the ulti's down as well, a good fight is going to look like you get right next to the enemy. So you really have to be brave. That Silas is always going to be running away from you. So you got to walk right the hell into him to land Q. And better yet, let them hit you first. Because you're not going to get one shot. You have the spell shield, you have the fear. They attack you, you use the WE, you're good to go. So
Now, can we have a chat about like the item builds and, well, I guess it's even beyond that, the runes as well. So for like, I don't know, for probably the last 20 games with Nocturne, I was playing lethality.
oh boy.
Well, you made the video, so
True,
I was like, oh,
true. Lethality's
So
harder though. That's what I'm saying.
I know, it's fun, but fuck, man, I died so many times. And so then I switched to this one today, this build with the Bruiser, and this game went fairly well. So maybe Bruiser's easier.
You got it. Bruiser's easier. It's going to be better. It allows you to make more mistakes. It allows you to snowball harder, like more abusively, where you slam into the enemy with more stats. Lethality is like definitely more intermediate, because then you become the single-purpose champion. An ulti-bot. Oh, and if you do it wrong, it's so wrong. It's so, yeah. You made the video. My bad. My bad. Okay, we killed Darius without even ulting. That charge from the Rift Herald, you can use the spell shield on too whenever you're soloing it.
Really?
Yeah.
Does the spell shield stop big monster attacks?
It stops that charge. Pick up the Rift Herald.
Oh.
It stops Baron knockup. It doesn't stop Dragon knockback.
Okay.
And then when you block an ability, you get attack speed too. Stride Breaker, Boots, Black Cleaver here.
So if we just pause, okay. So I went with Boots. Is that okay?
Yeah, you don't need tier 2 boots like the plated steel caps or the Merc Treads for a long time on Nocturne, because you're still... We're in the mid game right now, and we're still just going to run the rotation of farm camps and fight. So he doesn't move around the map a lot. And then you don't need the movement speed or the tankiness from those boots until the like late game team fights happen. So by delaying completing those boots, you get to your second item completion faster, which is a much better spike. Stride Breaker plus Black Cleaver, you're strong.
Yep. So now the other thing is, like I've just been doing, as you just saw, clicking purchase. Oh no, purchase item is fine because I'm getting the whole thing. But like with the next one, I just press purchase components.
That's fine.
Should
for
I be
now.
individual? Is that fine?
Well, it's fine for now. So you click purchase components, you'd buy the boots, and then if you're moving out of base faster, that's better because you're just on the map.
Yeah.
And then you complete the sequence, farm, fight. You farm those camps
as
faster
opposed
because you're
to
there faster.
yeah,
Yeah,
as opposed to individually choosing.
that comes later.
That comes later. All right.
Even if I gave you the knowledge, if I could AI link it into your brain, it's not going to matter in these games.
Yeah, because it'll delay me.
What's going to matter is kill those fucking camps, ult that fucking bad guy faster, and do it again and again and again. Because the faster you do the first one, the faster we do the second one. And the next one, and the next one. So here we're trying to get level 11. I would just farm the camps.
Okay.
And then a play will start for you, and then you could ulti. Doing the dragon's fine. But we need to do something.
Yeah, I'm quite indecisive now that I watch it again.
You hit him. There you go. Nice. Boom. Now we're fucking talking. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Like, why did my vision?
Silas stole your ulti and then he ultied.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I was so confused. Oh my god.
And then you go back to dragon. Go back. Your team keeps going forward. If our team jumps off a bridge in League of Legends, so do we.
So I should be fighting now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Once the fight is finished, you can do dragon. But you don't want to do two things at once. Yeah. Whether it's good or not, it just gives you better chances. Because if your team lost the fight and you're alive, you can go back to farm your camps. You'll lose the dragon, but at least you're, alive and able to get something for your time.
Mm-hmm.
Dragon's done. Now you farm all the camps reset. That's the perfect rotation here.
Okay, so with the whole farming these guys, I shouldn't try and be fancy with my Q and try and get behind them and do all of that moving, which wastes time. So should I literally just Q and then auto attack without moving at all?
That'd be fine. Nocturne's built for it. Schmack, schmack, schmack.
If I do that, I'm not going to finish. For the first scuttle crab.
I think you can though.
You reckon?
I think so. We can test it after the replay. We'll see. Okay. But yeah, just strictly hitting the camp, and then the only thing you have to add is trying to pull it to the next one as you're finishing it. I think that would be enough. Just ult them. Just stop thinking right there and just get in there. Soraka's looking real...
I went up...
Okay.
I went on the tanky one.
Yeah, and then Soraka's all alone right there. Just, let it rip. Run right into him.
Keep pushing.
And Nocturne's lore, which I don't read the lore, but someone told me. He just kills stuff. He gets real strong and then he kills everything. That's what we should be trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
It's this whole fucking lore that they wrote like 1,000 years ago. He kills things.
I have this idea in my head, and maybe that's incorrect, that really I can only fight when I've got my ulti up. So
yeah, and that's wrong.
That's wrong.
You get to do your attack. In League of Legends, there's defensive, neutral, and then there's an attack. Your attack is your ulti, and that has a cooldown for a reason. You can't spam it. But the neutral is a contest. You show up, you get hit by the enemy, they hit you. That's a good fight for Nocturne. So imagine your ulti's on cooldown, you're on top of Samira, Silas dashes in on you. You guys win.
Mm-hmm.
He's not killing you. If you get comfortable on the fights without ultis, you're going to be like 7 years ahead of most noob Nocturnes. Because they're in the same like limited framework. They watched a video, it's like, never fight without ulti, don't do it.
Yeah.
Only farm. Invest in your 401k, stay inside, wear a mask. Wash your hands.
Um, when my ulti is up, which it is now, should I be going to look for a fight?
It depends. Right here, you're pretty strong. Your teammates are grouped up. Okay, that's one. And then we keep fighting. Keep moving forward with the boys. Like where Yasuo's at, just go stand there with them. Don't farm.
Yeah,
Don't farm. Hey, 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 hey. We
I
are
know.
Yu-Gi-Oh! There's two modes: battle phase, standby phase. We gotta stay in the battle phase.
I'm too much of a farmer. Okay, I've got to stop that. Um, so in the mid game, I should really just stick with the team and push.
Yes, yes, yes. Nocturne spikes mid game. Even if you keep farming, you don't hit any other power spike than this. Black Cleaver Stridebreaker completed level 13. You're as strong as possible. 2 points in ulti. Q and E maxed. You're good to go. So then you want to fight as much as possible. And to do that, you have to be up the map with the boys.
So one other question I had: why don't you use experimental hexplate?
I mean, I just started recommending Stridebreaker again for beginners because with Hexplate, it's the same deal as Lethality Nocturne. You have to use it correctly, and I'm like, this isn't going to work.
Okay,
Where
okay, I
it's
see.
like, you have to be on perfect rotation and then do one play, and then perfectly farm into the next one, and I'm like, that's not happening. And then you have to build it as a first item for it to really matter. So then you give up Stridebreaker, and I'm like, that's not good either for beginners.
Mm.
It's a fine item, but yeah. Makes you
All
an
right,
ulti
cool,
bot.
cool.
I like playing the game, Stridebreaker. So in a neutral spot where you don't have ulti, imagine Silas dashes on you, and then you Stridebreaker. Very nice. He's
Mm,
slowed.
mm,
You get the movement speed. You stay on top of him with the E. If you have Hexplate, you can't do that.
yeah,
So it gives you more
yeah.
power at all stages too. Alright, you killed them top. Collect the objectives. The Adicon makes it where your team gets more XP for kills, meaning that when you force these fights mid-game and no one's farming, it's still good. Ulti? Hell yeah. Oh, Jinx drops those traps, you want to W those.
Oh,
And
so I
then
should W as soon as I land?
as soon as you see the traps, but if you can't see them, as soon as you
Okay.
land would also work, but it's lazy. It should always be off a reaction.
Are they invisible? Or did
No,
she drop?
no.
No.
I'm just saying it'd be hard to see as you're doing all
Okay.
that. And then as soon as you land, you can Stridebreaker too.
Hmm. Yeah, I've
So
only
here you would
just
stay with
started.
your team. You would just stand still mid. You don't wander around. You wait for the wave because the next wave's coming, and then you hit the mid turret.
Yeah, and there's so much wasted time to go up
Yeah, you got no
to
ulti.
kill this one person. I don't think we even got the kill. I think she
Surely
like
not.
teleported. No, she teleported away. See,
Oh,
what was the point?
game's happening mid. Any of this downtime mid game, just like in the early game. Early game, it's bad. Mid game is why you're going to lose the game. Like, if it happens,
Hmm.
because Nocturne does not scale. He has to get all of his value in this mid game. It's when you're strongest. And the value gain needs to be killing the bad guy, taking the objectives, taking the turrets. Stridebreaker. Okay. Take the inhib.
I don't. Yes, I think that's what I was saying. Is I've only just started to use the active. I find that it really requires concentration on my part to remember.
It does. It does at the beginning. Oh, okay. This was a neutral fight. Not bad. Go back. Now, there's 4 of them and 2 of you. That's why you die. But check it out.
So, what do you mean a neutral fight?
Okay. Well, here. Press play. We don't have ulti, and the enemy attacks you first. Boom, Silas dashes in. If you W that, and then you're hitting him with everything, he's dead.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I really see. Look, I didn't even use my W at all. I never use it.
So in neutral, you have to play against what the enemy's going to do. You're going to get hit, but you have these tools. Stride Breaker, the Fear, and the Spell Shield.
Mm-hmm. All right. And
that's a...
so
yeah.
So with the Bruiser build, is it my job to engage? Am I an engager now?
Yeah.
All right.
You're either in front of the carries or you're engaging for them.
Really? Wow, such a different... Okay. So...
Because once you enter the mid game, you don't get any stronger. Your carries do. You engage the fight for them. You die. They clean up the kills. Thumbs up. You're winning.
Okay.
You let your team start the fight. They have a less chance. You clean up the kills. No one cares because you don't scale anyways. If you get all the kills, it barely matters.
Unless we have a really good engager. Like...
Yeah, you could be secondary engage. In this game, though, you have Jax, Morgana. They suck.
Okay. Wait, on that point, something I've been wanting to ask you. Why do you always say Kane's not a real champion? Why?
Like if I'm against him or what?
Yeah, like...
Yeah, he's a little peon. A little fucking melee. Well, the enemy sucks so much on Kane that, you know, my Kane's a real champion. Enemy Kane, little fucking nothing bird.
I see.
All so he is a Q, and he's going to miss it against me.
It's not it's not the champion, it's just the player. Okay, I get it.
It's the combination, and I'm disrespecting him, yeah.
Yeah. But you play him as well.
But then I'm also trying to give like anyone watching some confidence to just fight, you know, whoever they see. Kane's a very popular low elo champion, so I don't want them to be scared of it.
Yeah, but I tried him. He's not that easy. I'd say requires a fair bit of skill.
He does, but then at like the lowest end, if he hits Q twice, he does kill the bad guy, so he's easy in that regard. He doesn't have these complex string of combos for like other assassins do.
All right, and then so just going back to the engage thing, if obviously if the ultimate is off cooldown, would you recommend that you ult onto the backline of the enemy, like the squishier ones?
It depends. Let's just go to where a fight starts and then look at it, because that would be best. And then here you buy the upgraded boots and Starax. Starax will always be like a solid third item. Because
I think I ended up going with Death Stance. Is that okay?
That's fine. Starax is ultra safe because it covers all bases. Physical, magic, and true damage.
Okay.
Any day now, Nocturne. Just buy them, don't Nocturne, just buy them. We need to get dumber. All this thanking. We're playing League of Legends, not League of Thanking. This game's designed for like 13-year-olds on Adderall.
Well, I'm certainly not that.
A lot of the OCE guys, I say that they have bread brain. They're kind of slower, kind of smarter, but then kind of dumb in some regard. And I'm like, well, they're doing it different there. And I'm like, what did you eat today? And they're always like, you know, like a meat pie and like some bread. Okay, so here you have to start the fight first before you Baron. Just like the dragon. You're skipping the step. So where your team was mid, the enemy was mid, you would ulti in. And then try to...
Yep.
Yeah, try to start it.
So the idea of trying to like sneakily just do it without them knowing, I should stop trying to do that?
Well, it's not going to work as much because your allies are low elo. Your allies are going to slam into the enemy, and you should do the same.
Yeah.
And then you work your way back. So then you cover your bases that way. That Baron's good. It's just a bad pattern. And then your team's... Okay, so your team's pushing here, Bob. When you
I
get
know, I
Baron,
know, I know.
when you get Baron, just move up the map with the boys. There might be
I
nothing for
don't
you to
even
farm. Go
I
ahead.
don't even know what Baron gives me. Like, what the hell does it
Okay,
do?
Baron gives you XP. It gives you bonus AD and ability power, and then it gives the minions that buff.
Ah, they get buffed. Okay.
So the levels give you more stats, ulti in. When that binding lands, you're good to go. Anytime the enemy is CC'd, and then click forward, baby. No, there is no tomorrow. Flash on that fucking Jinx. Let's see it.
Me?
Yeah, the game's
Wow.
over here. Q, flash, E, stride. Okay, GG. Because you would kill
Oh.
Jinx, and then your team wins the game.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, Flash, I almost never use it aggressively. I only use it for escape.
The only
Because,
way we can use it is aggressively. There's no escape for Nocturne. he dashes into hell, and then he just goes deeper, okay?
yeah.
When Dante went into the Inferno... yeah, okay. I'm logging in. Let's see if I can do... Let's compare clears here, and then I think we'll be good to go. The clear's important, so...
I think it's a good foundation. Yeah. So I close this. Do I stop sharing?
It doesn't matter.
Oh no, you're sharing now.
This bad boy will load when she feels like it. Fucking maybe. There we go. It's a little hack when the client's not loading. You go to TFT and then you go to the other one. Bro. You know, white boy play League.
So what made you move to Poland?
Well, I wanted to try out Europe. Poland's a pretty good place to do that, as it's safe, affordable, etc., etc.
Hmm.
And
Yeah, I
then
think.
one day into Europe, I'm like, yep, Europeans have a better life. That's what I thought.
Hmm. And do most of the Polish people speak English?
Yeah,
So
they
you
don't
can get
like
by?
to, but they can.
Yeah.
It's not super good, but it's not required either. About anywhere you could go, too, you could make it work. Because I was in Korea
Mhm.
before, and then if you have a yes, no, and a thank you, you're pretty much good to go. Because nowadays it's super easy too, so you don't even have to have a SIM card for the phone. You have these eSIMs, so you just install one from a
Mhm.
website or something, then you have internet anywhere, and then you have the Google Translates, GG. It's way easier than most people would think. At least in Poland too, where the people are like normal and not rude. Like if we have to figure it out, it's fine. Like through the translate thing. Alright, let's see this clear. Gonna right. Can you see my screen?
Yep.
Okay. Alto Q. And then we move them over. They come on over, Raptors. And then we're good to go. They're at the edge of their leash range.
Okay, so that's all I need to do.
2 jungle pet. Oh, hits! Sorry. 2 jungle pet hits, and then you keep him there. And then he'll actually die. And then we get on top of the mist. Move behind. 1 Q.
Yeah, okay.
Q. Me staying still, me so good.
I do find, I guess it's just going to take experience, like trying to determine when it's safe to walk away. Because there's been a few times where I'm like, oh yeah, it'll just die to the pet or something, and then I walk away and it runs back and heals to full health.
Come on, Betsy. Ugh. That's the eternal struggle of the clear. 2 points Q. As you're approaching, Boom.
So I should always go 2 points Q because I I've done that before and it kind of hurt me when I got invaded and then I had no E to push him away.
I think 2 points Q. Even if you get invaded,
It's
it is what it is.
safe.
Because then you'll learn which matchups they want to invade you, and then you don't go 2 points Q then. But
Okay.
you don't want to schizo post every matchup like that, and then delay the
Yeah.
clear speed.
My last game was against a champion called Lilia. Oh my god, that was horrible. She destroyed me.
Yeah, if you drop the ball against her, you're going to feel it. That's a ramping champion, so once she gets the lead, she's like a plane with inertia. She takes off.
Yeah.
335. Hello, Mr. Scuttle.
Okay. So, alright, I reckon I could do that.
That's if you start Raptors. If you start the buff, then it's always faster. So that's an option
Really?
that you have. Because even if you do the Raptor stuff, it's harder, that's for sure.
What, I don't understand. Why would it be faster if you're doing the same camps?
So you would start red, Krugs, Raptors. If you do Raptors, you have to walk from Raptors to the Krugs. Here we
Oh,
go.
yeah.
All
But your
right.
videos always start with the Raptors.
Yeah, it's better. In
Oh,
general.
then, okay. So,
But then it's slower on the full clear.
okay. But it's generally better. Why is it generally better?
Because you get more XP faster. You get more gold faster. And Nocturne's trying to power up. And Nocturne doesn't have any, like, preemptive plays, so it's not like you're missing out on anything.
Okay. But, like, could you just clarify? So, like, if the clear is slower, but
Mhm.
you also simultaneously get XP faster, how does that work?
So the first clear is slower because you start the Raptors and you're doing all that moving around. So then you will be to the scuttle slower. It can be fast enough before it spawns, but you're going to be there slower. And then if you miss out on the scuttle fight, that sucks. But then you could do the other scuttle and then come back to the Raptors and the Krugs that have respawned. If you start the red, there's only that scuttle fight. There's no camps to come back to. But then you're there faster for it.
Okay. Okay. So it's a trade-off. Yep. All
Both
right.
are good.
Cool.
Both will work.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And any final tips for? I mean, like, should I even be focusing on Nocturne? I kind of, I don't know.
Yes. I think after all
Yes.
this, yes. If you switch champions, then you just switch the entire deal here. With the league, it's always just go as far as you can on one guy. You can play whatever in normal games, but in ranked, just do him.
Okay.
The runes that you have too, those will be the same ones every time. The build too, Stride, Black Cleaver, Sterax, every single time it will work out. And that's
Yeah.
what's good about him as a beginner champ.
All right. And I did really like Briar, but I forced myself to stop playing her because of the fact that I felt like I wasn't improving mechanically because it's so easy just to W and she auto attacks and locks on. Um, should I, was that correct thinking or should I not think that?
Well, Briar gets you in the mindset of that part's so easy that you can then see what the enemy's doing faster. So like where I was saying how if you can see past what your champion does, then you can start using Nocturne's spell shield because you're using it against the enemy. It'd be the
Yep.
same deal for Briar. How you use your E and how you use the honestly everything, the WQ and the ulti. The W can dodge, the Q can stun, and also you clank it against their CC. So it becomes how you play against the enemy with her.
Would you say that the playstyle of a Bruiser Briar and the Nocturne Bruiser are kind of similar in some respects?
Yeah, they're similar. Where it's different is that Briar takes the fight into the enemy more, like right in their face. Nocturne has that ulti. so he punishes the lanes more. But Briar would
Mm,
fight the enemy jungler on Scuttle Dragon in their jungle a whole lot better
mhm,
because she
mhm.
can run them down.
And she can heal as well a lot.
Yeah, Nocturne requires the enemy to attack them.
Okay. So Briar's a bit more aggressive and Nocturne's more reactive.
Yep.
Okay. Cool. All right. Well, I enjoyed this initial session. And what do you. I guess I should probably outline, like, I'm not, like, this is just, I guess my stepson, he plays League. And I just wanted to play with him. So that's why I'm kind of getting into this. And yeah, I'll just, I don't know, I guess my goal is to get as high as I can over the next 6 months, but then I probably will stop playing. But in terms of having another session, when would you recommend?
I would say if you can't consistently, if the game feels like it's like you're doing the wrong things at the wrong time, like the wandering around this game, if you still find yourself in that spot like months later, then I would say come on back. Or if
Mhm.
you're trying to push it forward or something, push to a higher rank, you would know.
Mm,
You would know when.
cool. And I should just focus on Nocturne and
Yep.
possibly Briar. Briar. Okay. All right.
Alrighty.
Cool. Thanks, mate.
Yep. Glad to help and good luck in your games.
See you later.
See
Bye.
ya.